Prices going down just a little bit. Temperatures outside going down just a little bit as well.
Yeah. Like rent prices, you can barely tell, right, that there's a drop in there. But we ended up getting into the mid-90s today, which is normal. We've got one more day in those 90s before we'll start to see the 100s come back. Take a look at Blanding. Some thunderstorms off in the distance over southeastern Utah today. These thunderstorms have been spotty, but where they've built, they've dropped the temperatures. They brought a little bit of rain. And regrettably, they're also producing lightning, which is never a good thing during the month of July. With as dry as it's been and the wildfires we have burning, you almost wish you don't rather not have any lightning happening, but these storms are producing. Ensign Peak, looking back to the southwest, you can see some clouds that have been building over the Ochre Mountains, and some of these actually have turned into a few little thunder cells that have rumbled up into Wasatch and Summit counties. I'll show you a vortex coming up in just a minute. High temperatures across the west. 95 in Salt Lake, 98 in Denver. Albuquerque stopped at 99 with 108 in Phoenix. Las Vegas, 110. Medford today shot up to 104. And look at Great Falls at 92. So even though the heat has relaxed just a little bit, the big high pressure over the west is still here, and it's still producing extra hot temperatures. Some thunderstorms that are rumbling through the Uinta Basin right now, south of Roosevelt and Vernal. Another line of thunderstorms coming over Highway 6 and headed towards Spanish Fork and Payson area, and then more through Price and Carbon County. South to Green River, a few pop-ups. These aren't big storms. They're not producing a ton of rain, but they'll come in, they'll get a little lightning thunder, a little downpour, and then they quickly move off. We've had some scattered pop-ups again around Cedar City today and up over the mountains into Panguitch. As you can see, the temperatures as well. Cedar City right now, 87 degrees because of some of the cooler air gushing out of those storms. Blanding, same story, now into the 80s. Because of the thunderstorms that are off in the distance. Vernal at 87. So where there are some thunderstorms, you see temperatures in the 80s. Where there aren't, we're still well entrenched in the 90s. The circulation around that high is still in place. That's where this moisture is coming from. The high is now centered kind of over New Mexico and Colorado, holding there, but making a play to come back to the west. I wanted to show you the severe weather potential for tomorrow. Chance of thunderstorms across the majority of Utah, although it's not a really good chance, it's just some buildups. And you're going to see it on Storm Zone, what we're talking about. The high pressure does make a move back. We are going to see these little pop-ups, same places we saw today. And as we head through our Wednesday, same story. A few little thunderstorms over the higher elevations, and then the high kind of just sits and holds around the Four Corners region. We're looking at the scattered thunderstorms through the end of the week over the mountains, and temperatures gradually getting back into those triple digits. Tomorrow, Nephi 92, partly cloudy, Cedar City 94 and partly cloudy, St. George 106 and mostly sunny. 7-day forecast in St. George. Well, the average is 102. We'll be above that for 7 days and 110 on Saturday. That's not much relief at all. Mostly sunny skies for the next 7 and some really hot temperatures. In northern Utah, we'll be dealing with overnight lows still in the 50s and 60s in places like Logan to Spanish Fork. But in the valleys, West Valley 70 for the low, Salt Lake 72 degrees. Ogden will have a low of 72 as well, and highs back in the mid to upper 90s tomorrow. But that will be the 190 for the next little bit. We're going to jump back up to 100 Wednesday, Thursday, upper 90s Friday, and that's just to make Mike feel good. And then we're back to 101 on Saturday and Sunday. So it definitely stays hot.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Kevin.
You bet.
All right, JJ, kind of some